number 32 Dethridge Street here in the heart of Higgins. Fabulous opportunity whether you're an owner-occupier entering the marketplace, possibly an investor looking for high yields. Exceptionally neat. On a 705 square metre parcel of land, you've got the flexibility of a 3-bedroom home, as I mentioned, updated. I'll have Sharon, the marketing agent, explain a little bit more in detail shortly. You've got that fourth area, which could be possibly if you have some interstate visitors that want a separate area for a moment, maybe a kids' playroom, possibly a rumpus room, or maybe work from home. So the flexibility is there. Higgins itself is one of those areas that's really come into its own over the last couple of years. You've got the convenience of the ever-expanding Kippax Shopping Centre precinct, numerous schools from childhood early learning right through to the super schools, only not that far away, and obviously the Belconnen Mall and all the infrastructure of the lake, etc., only a matter of minutes away. My name is Frank Pompioni. I'm delighted to be your auctioneer for this afternoon's sale. On behalf of Sharon Snyder and our team at Electrical Belconnen, firstly I'd like to thank our sellers for allowing us to be their marketing agent, and buyers bid with the confidence. We actually are on live stream as you'd be aware, and all parties are viewing. So it's a little bit slower, and I'll take a little bit of time, and you'll register your bid through either our agents or online yourselves, and then hopefully we'll be celebrating a new purchaser here very shortly. There are 12 auction conditions of sale. I'll just make known a few of those prior to handing over to Sharon. As auctioneer, I can make one bid for the seller at any time during the auction. If I do so, I'll declare that as a vendor bid. In the unlikely event of a dispute, I can resubmit the property at last undisputed bid or recommence the bidding once again. The sale is subject to reserve price unless I announce otherwise, and if you are the highest recorded bidder and the hammer falls in your favour at an agreeable figure between you and the seller, well, you sign that contract, pay that deposit, and maybe look at getting some takeout for dinner to celebrate your new astute purchase. Anywhere between 5 and 10% deposit is acceptable for this evening's sale. And Sharon, what's the settlement period?
30 or 60.
30 or 60, depending on which that'll be honoured, whichever agreement you've made with Sharon through to the seller as well. So it's a very simple process. It ticks all the boxes. As you can see, if you've been through the home or you're looking online, this is Belconnen Real Estate in a great location, good street, top suburb, and ticks all those boxes I mentioned. So I'm going to hand you over to Sharon to just share the idea of the opportunity here as a marketing specialist, and I'll be back to you shortly. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to our online audience and our registered bidders. Look, 32 Dethridge would seriously have to be one of the nicest homes we've had for sale in Higgins for some time. It really has been renovated down to a very high quality, up to a very high quality, I should say. Double glazed windows, the boards, the new boards. It's one of those homes you can step into and not have to do a thing. With 2 living areas, as Frank did mention, and it really is in one of the nicest family-friendly streets in Higgins. So good luck to our online bidders, and we wish our family good luck. Step away. That's my signature now. Step away. Here comes Frank. You want to say hello? Now, Frank.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now here's the fun part. Where do we commence negotiating for number 32 Dethridge Street here in the heart of Higgins? We have our team members assisting. Our sellers are here to make a decision and, as I mentioned, hopefully celebrate a new buyer. You sign that contract and pay the deposit, and as I've mentioned, you'll own the home somewhere between 30 and 60 days. So we will slow it down a little bit. There'll be, obviously, as buyers, you want to find your feet. I don't mind if we start at a little on the cheeky end, but certainly keep it within reason, being 2020 prices in a great suburb like Higgins. So we're often asked what's happening in the marketplace. Obviously, we have our current climate at the moment. The ACT is always a stronger market. It's the nation's capital. There's plenty of people transferring in and out. You'll find that if you wait as a buyer, there's a likelihood you'll pay more come August, September, October. So now's your opportunity to buy a fantastic opportunity here. As I've mentioned, you tick, everything is done for you. You just grab the keys and move straight in. So we'll just see how we're going. We need an opening offer. We have our team members. We have Michelle. Thank you for being our electronic scriber. Our team members, Ryan and Dennis and Sharon, obviously assisting buyers. So I won't hang the draw too much. 450, number 5. You okay to take 450 to start? That's right.
What number?
I recommend
What bigger number?
I'll make it a little bit. What's the number there? Okay. I did say cheeky, ladies and gentlemen, but I will accept a $450,000 offer for bidder number 5 as an opening offer, well below market value. Otherwise, we wouldn't be allowed in Higgins again if we sold it for that level. So let's just run with that at the moment. I do want to see a reasonable increase from here, though, buyers. I appreciate your enthusiasm at $450,000 buyer number 5, but I'd want to get well into the 5s pretty quick from that level, I would have thought. 705 square metre parcel land, as I mentioned, tastefully renovated. I've accepted the offer as an opening offer just to, for the sake of commencing the bidding. So we just get there, it's okay, we're just negotiating. I know it's awkward, you have a few nerves, but just consider the prize on offer. Taking the keys to number 30 Dethridge and saying, wow. Because one thing I do know, recently renovating a home, it costs you more than you think and takes you longer than you anticipate. That's the reality of it. We're here, you just move straight in and as mentioned, you'll save thousands on something that isn't renovated and then you've got to do all the hard work yourself. So we're seeking an increase from 450, which I've accepted, as I mentioned, well below market value. Can I see somewhere in the 5s, pretty quick, smart team? We are socially distant here. We have team members. So I'm just going to pause the auction for a moment, or just put you on mute for the moment, ladies and gents, and I'll come straight back to you as soon as we have an increased offer. Thank you.
One.
Okay, thanks ladies and gentlemen for your patience. If you're viewing, it's obviously real people with real money. We're just trying to assist, and on those lifestyle shows they tend to cut all this stuff out, so it's a little bit easier when you're on site, but that's okay. So I'm going to submit a vendor bid, as I've mentioned on item number 1 there, is I can submit a bid on behalf of the seller at $550,000. So it's now with me on behalf of the seller at 550. Which is a no sale figure. We're looking in excess of that figure to commence a conversation with Sharon to try and help you secure a lovely property here in Higgins. So I'll come back to you shortly once we have an increase in excess of the vendor bid. Thank you. Okay, thanks very much, ladies and gents. Well, I'll keep you in the progress, in the loop of what's happening. It appears we're not selling this evening, but here's what we'll do. I'm going to pass the property in on an asking price. So if you're considering, wow, I'd love a property in Higgins that's tastefully renovated on a 700 square metre parcel land, all the things we've spoken about, and you haven't made yourself known to Sharon, or you've had some pre-interest and for whatever reason you could make an offer under auction conditions, we're now in the market at $575,000. So that's fair and reasonable in today's marketplace, ladies and gents, for a quality home, a home of this calibre. So we thank you for viewing. $575,000 on the market. We'll change on the websites. We'll talk to our conditional interest, and I'm quietly confident we'll have a sold sticker in the near future. So thanks very much for viewing, and hopefully we can help you buy, sell or lease through eligible Belconnen very shortly. Thanks very much and have a good evening. Thank you.